Hey guys, so it's Sunday and I'm bored, and I decided to do a creepypasta. Sorry if my voice is terrible. I have a sore throat. So yeah. My creepypasta is called The New Animal. I was at school minding my own business. My friend soon came up to me and said, "Do you have 10 diamonds?" And I said, "What? Yes, why?" "Don't get the new animal, the polar bear?" I asked why again. They didn't answer. Well, there is a new animal, and my friends were probably just trying to scare me. So I logged on to AJ and went to the diamond shop. Even though there was a new animal, it was barely full. Well, I guess people didn't have enough diamonds, or they already bought their polar bears. I clicked on the Arctic wolf statue. Something didn't seem right. Every animal that you could buy with 10 diamonds were carcasses. They had dry blood all over them. I decided not to get one and just get a spike instead. I went to the place where you can get spikes and stuff, but all that was there was a bloody knife. When I hovered my cursor over the knife, it didn't say anything under it. Suddenly, Cammy popped up in there, too. But Cammy was all bloody. I was done with the diamond shop, and I decided to go to the Jamal Township. When I closed it out, I saw that the Arctic wolf statue fell. There was all the animals under it that you can buy with 10 diamonds, but there wasn't a polar bear. The polar bear was sitting by the Arctic wolf. It was doing a smile, that devilish smile for 13 minutes already, and it never stopped. Eventually, 1 hour passed, and I was scared and bored. I clicked on the X, but it didn't do anything. I shut my computer down, and it was black. I was happy, but then it showed the polar bear, bloody, its brain showing through its mouth, and it had a knife in its paw. There was a sign next to it saying, "You're next." I quickly texted my friend from school, but it wasn't her voice. It was a dark, deep voice. "You're next," it said. How could this happen? I left the door of my house and looked back at the computer. About that. I left the door of my house and went to the store where my parents were. No one was on the streets or anything. I went back to my house, my unsafe house, and looked back at the computer. It showed the polar bear dancing, and then it faced my computer. It said with a deep voice, "You're next." And then static filled my laptop. It was 11:59 a.m. and when the polar bear looked at the time, "In 1 minute you'll all be gone." And then it turned 12 a.m. I blacked out, but I could still hear that voice of the polar bear saying, "Everyone's next."